Welcome back. It is time for the 11th annual Autism Walk Resource Fair. Let's see what this year has in store from Bree Seward and Sam Dyer. You guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Before we kind of jump into the walk and the fair and the nuts and bolts, let's talk about autism in general and how prevalent really it is in our community.
I mean, it's amazing. There's 1 in 66 children in Arizona that are affected or have a diagnosis of autism. And if you don't have a child yourself, you know someone who does.
Yeah.
I personally have my child, my oldest, was diagnosed at 3.5 with autism.
And so that's exactly why we have the walk and the resource fair and information that's out there. So let's talk about the walk first.
Well, it's not just a walk, which is amazing. It's a resource fair, and it's we have over 50 exhibitors this year. So and they're all designed to help families with special needs. So it's a one-stop shop. It's an amazing fun day. We have activities for children, young children, train rides, miniature horses, Lego stations, and you can also get information and speak one-on-one with these great service providers that help our families.
And so this is very, like you're saying, very family oriented.
Absolutely.
We have the walk, but like you said, we also have the resource fair with everybody that has information, and we can maybe get some questions answered that we otherwise wouldn't.
Right.
But how does somebody participate?
Well, you can go to our website, and I know you guys will list it.
Yep.
And if you can't be there, you can donate. You can see what programs we offer. You can read stories of families that are directly affected. When I first moved to Arizona with my 3-year-old at the time, I reached out to the Autism Society, and I got plugged into their holiday party. I met connections there. We went to, we started with swim classes that they offered for free. We went to sensory-friendly films, Lego clubs. So it really plugs you in, and you feel like you're not alone in this.
So on top of all of the resources available and having this community that you start connecting with, where does the money go that's raised?
Well, we have personally experienced the swim programs that they offer for free or low cost to families. There's Lego Club. There's sensory-friendly films, which taking your children to the movies can be difficult for families with autism. So there's a special day dedicated every month. We have teen meetups at Playformance. We have adult meetups, Lego Club, and just a great speaker series we just had this weekend, and it was phenomenal. We have experts in autism that come out to the community, and you can get them in a room and learn so much about autism and ask questions directly, and it's really engaging, and it just helps you feel like you're not alone in this. So
I think that's so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's also important to have the community kind of support everything. Sam, how did you get involved?
Well, I'm the executive director at a place to call home, which is a local foster care and adoption agency. And last year I attended the Autism Walk, and we figured out that it was a great connection between a place to call home and the Autism Society. And so when we saw an opportunity to sponsor the walk this year, we decided to jump in and help out in that way so that we can offer our services as well as let the public know about what it is that we do as well in the community.
So what did you experience? You said you went last year. What did you experience if you could tell somebody that hasn't had an opportunity to come out?
There are tons of people who are there, and everybody cares about people with autism. Our agency, for example, we deal with adults and children with autism. And we provide safe places for them to live when they can't live at home for one reason or another. And so when we went, the advantage for us is that everybody there is interested in autism.
Yeah.
And so we can find people who might be interested in foster care as well as autism, so it's a great connection.
It made a lot of sense. That's another reason to come out if you think you have a connection, or this might be a great place to kind of get involved.
Right.
I'm going to remind them when the walk is and how they can get registered and get some more information. But thank you so much, not only for coming today, but for everything you do.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. The 11th annual Autism Walk and Resource Fair will take place April 1st at Kino Veterans Memorial Stadium, with registration starting at 7:30 a.m. and the Walk and Resource Fair starting at 9 a.m. To learn more, call 770-1541 or visit as-az.org.